Hi folks, this is Don Schaefer. Once again, I'm excited to be with you. This is one of my best moments of the week, is when I get to share things with you. I know I keep forgetting to mention that if you're interested in more information than what we're talking about here right now, you can go to my website that's listed on this YouTube clip here, and it'll give you the information, and it'll also allow you to sign up for a weekly newsletter that I send out, which I'd be happy to send you. But we've been talking about not ready for a toe tag, and we're taking a year right now and trying to examine different thoughts in different areas of life that can help push us through to be the best we can possibly be. We realize a lot of times we're very hindered. We do not have the opportunities and stuff that we would like just because of the way we see things and believe in things. And that's where I'm going to continue throughout this year of bringing up different topics, trying to encourage you to continue on, continuing on, and becoming the best that you can possibly be. Last week, we talked a little bit about more in store, much more in store for you. How that our Creator, our Lord, has a ton of stuff for each one of His creations, but we need to step into the store. We need to get ourselves into a place where we push ourselves through and say, hey, you know what? I bet you there's a lot of things in life for me, and then get on with life. Get on with achieving things and developing things within our life. But this week, I'm really excited to talk to you about a little bit. Nothing can stop you. And what I would like to mention to you is that there are strongholds within our minds. We have set up a pattern, a filter for everything that comes our way. And a lot of times what happens in life, we believe the lie. We believe the lie that we can't do things, that we might be, the wrong place. We might be in the wrong situation. We might be too old. We might be too young. We might be female. We might be male. All these types of things come into play in our minds, saying that we can't do things. And these become strongholds. They become strongholds that will stop individuals from achieving areas in their life that they could achieve. And I know I read a story recently about a man years ago. There was a fact as myself. I was in track one day when I was in high school, and I know we had our milers. They were always trying to break the 4-minute mile. It was kind of like a milestone for them. I didn't realize then, but way back earlier in the 1900s, there was a man named Roger Bannister who didn't necessarily believe in the fact that it was impossible to run less than a 4-minute mile. And he broke that record. And it was interesting because in the next 10 years, there was over 336 people that broke that record for a 4-minute mile. And now we have high school runners that are breaking the 4-minute mile. And that's where what happens. A lot of times we set up barriers in our life, and we get ourselves thinking in ways and saying to ourselves, this is it. I think our God is a little bigger than that, and I think He's got greater things for us. We just need to step out and go after these things and start breaking some of these barriers. It's interesting how the good book says, you shall know the truth, and the truth shall set you free. So many of us have come to a place in life where we're believing a lie. We're believing the impossibilities in life that so-called experts tell us. But in a lot of ways, that is the lie. And as soon as we can break through a barrier and can know the truth and can be set free in a different area, what we do is we open up an avenue for the generations to follow. Our children, our grandchildren, all of those future generations are going to look back and say, hey, you know what? Because you stepped forward and you broke the barriers, you didn't believe the lie, and you made something powerful of your life. They themselves will say, hey, I can do the same thing. Fact is, maybe I'll do the same thing and even do more. And that's where we continue to become greater and greater, and we glorify God in all that we do. And I want to thank you, folks, for being with me this week, and I want to wish you a great week, and I'll see you again next week. Thank you.